All right, what's up, Dragon Brood, and Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever it is that you celebrate, if you celebrate. Today, we're going to be playing some Gruul Aggro, and this is something we haven't played on the channel a little bit, and I've kind of been toying around with some different things. So I was trying to see what new cards fit into this, but the reality is there's a card that already exists in Shivan Devastator that actually is probably going to carry the weight for this whole deck over here. And honestly, I think this is the card that makes all the difference that people may not be playing. But let's go take a look at the deck list and see why we're playing what we're playing today. Right, as always, if you'd like to support the channel, we got links, merchandise, all kinds of other stuff down there. But easily, you can hit that join button and join the channel for as little as 99 cents. Just like PowrDragn, our latest member. Welcome to the Brood, friend. Thank you so much. And if you want to protect all your stuff, all your nerd stuff, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% at checkout, and they'll give me a little kickback here. Okay, so like I said, that's an important card to the deck, the dragon. But everything else does have a purpose. The interesting thing, though, is we're playing basically not any new cards except for land. So let's get into this and take a look real quick. We've got 4 Commando Faces Kakazan, kind of mandatory. It does a lot of things. It serves as an enchantment that you can sacrifice to invoke despair. It gives you bigger creatures, which are important because we're playing some stuff that cares about +1/+1 counters. And then it's just another haste body, right? We like everything about it. Play with fire, lightning strike. No surprise, we got to have our damage removal spells. We've got 4 Galagreeters. Now, Galagreeters is a tough one, but we're going to talk about why it needs to be Galagreeters here in a second. But more importantly, most of the time, we're only going to be getting the +1/+1, or we're going to be getting treasure. We're kind of ignoring the life gain unless we're playing up against mono red or an opposing aggro deck, possibly. Quirion Beastcaller, no surprise. Every time you cast a creature, you get a counter. If it dies, you get to put the counters on something else. This is just really versatile and good for us. We're playing 3 Reckless Stormseekers because I wanted more haste things in the list, so I'm leaning on these a little bit. And if it happens to go to nighttime, all the better. Now, Kodama of the West Tree is one of the reasons we do want that Galagreeters, because it means pretty much either of the creatures we get on turn 2 works great with Kodama, because either we play a creature of Kodama, it comes into play, gets a +1/+1, or we just cast Kodama and we get a +1/+1 on the Beastcaller. That means that when we attack, we're going to have a minimum, very likely, of a 3/3 or a 2/2 with the +1/+1 counter on it that's going to have trample, which means we do get to go search for a land, and that sets up everything in the deck very nicely. For our 4 mana things, we have Thundering Raiju. Again, puts counters on stuff, deals damage for all those other counters we've been building up. And then Halana Nalena, which gets the benefit of if it gets counters, gets to make everything else bigger, also gives counters. Or if we have a Reckless Stormseeker, can pump Halana Nalena can now put more counters on another creature, and you get to attack with the 3/3 thing plus whatever your other bigger thing is. And then if we've been getting mana and doing all the things we like, or we just need to punch through, we can spend our mana on a big Shivan Devastator and come over the top. Now, what makes this card so good is that it can be used at all different levels. So if we want to play it early as just a 1/1 or a 2/2 to get extra lands into play because of Kodama, that's awesome. If we want to just not waste the +1/+1 counter from Commando Faces Kakazan and we know we have something else for the next turn, we might want to do that. But after a sweeper, this is one of the best things, right? To just come off the top, smack your opponent for 5, and now they have to deal with that, right? It's just another way to keep constant pressure. And the fact that it has haste is so good. It's almost like a fireball that you get to hit with on multiple turns, which is so nice. Then we have 8 mountains, 1 Sekinza, 1 Boseiju, 7 forests, 4 Carplusion Forest, 4 Rockfall Vale. Pretty easy. Now, I will say we do have more red spells than green spells by a reasonable margin, but we do need to be able to hit that green on 2, and we want as many lands untapped as possible. So we're just going to go for it. Sometimes Rockfall Vales will gum us up, but there's not a lot we can do about that. So let's go play some games. I will let y'all watch the games, and I will catch up with you on the back of the video because I want to talk about possible updates and things we can do for the future with this deck list. So have some fun. I'll catch you on the other side. We're going to keep it just because we have some defensive cards here, but realistically, it's probably going to end up being too slow for us. But we'll see. Alright, we get to kill a Galagreeter, so that's something, I guess. Wow, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Not great. Another Greeters? No, a Wormlet. Followed by nothing. Okay. They're gonna save it? Nope. So now I'm in a spot trying to figure out what it is they have. All right, let's go with this. My logic here is that if they don't have something to kill this, or they could have had like a cut down, we could play Beast Caller in this next turn if we want to, or we could just play Raiju and try to get the bonus land. So like, we'll see. Depends on what they want to do here. Galley Greeters leave up enough to do something to our Kodama? No, not doing anything to our Kodama. Though that is more of a problem. That makes it less of a problem. Significantly less of a problem, actually. Let's kill this. Because we don't like what that does to our things. And then let's play this, and let's just go for 2. And we'll attack, because that does get us another land. Alright, and they wanted to keep their Galley Greeters for some reason. Let's get another red. We'll take less damage that way. And if we get a land, we could roll out a Quirion Beast Caller and a Raiju, and that would be awesome. Fable, alright. I feel like we're going to lose something here. I can't imagine they pulled no removal card. I mean, technically, I guess the Vampire was a removal card. Is this where you finally get the cut down? On the Devastator? Nope. They're sizing up Kodama as a real removal here. Oh, it's a Vault Search. Alright. That makes sense. Respect. Come on, land. It's not a land. Alright. I'm going to do this. Alright, opponent's at 8. Obviously, get rid of that. They're going to crack the blood token to go find something. Yep, that's what it looks like. Yeah, Takenuma wouldn't have done them much there. Okay, they're generating a treasure. We go to 15. Are they not doing anything? Okay, that's it. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, let's keep it. Let's see what happens. I think I'm just going to be using this. Unless they play something I need to kill, I'm just going to shoot the opponent and scry with it, I think, is the plan. Nope, they might be playing something here we want to kill. Yep, they most definitely are. Alright. We're going to have to take our time. This is going to be a tough matchup for us to win, I feel like. But they're a lifelinker that reduces stuff, the Jukai Naturalists, and, well, that's one of the problems. And then the other one that can copy abilities is pretty rough. Alright, that'll help, actually. That's not bad to have. So now we have our 4th land, if we even get to have it matter. And we can remove something, so that's good. Fang. Ooh, and they did not exile. Ooh. Ooh. I guess they figured Death Touch is good enough for them. Wow. Let me think about this. Because if we kill that in attack, is that even good enough for us? Like, do we care enough? Like, alright, here's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to attack yet. My plan here is going to be to hopefully draw a land. I know this is a lot. And try to play this and this. I mean, now they can get rid of Lana and Elena. That's fine. And they're down to 1 card. So, like, we can live with that. Are they really getting rid of Kodama instead? Wow. This has first strike. Like, I mean, okay, sure. That feels like that's a way better deal for us. So yeah, we'll take that. Put counters on this. Attack. Kill that. All right. Opponent goes to 10. I mean, we're out of removal, so they get to exile things freely now. That is a card I was definitely concerned about, though. That thing's a real problem. Chico's Reign of Truth. Annoying, but not the worst thing. Does mean we don't get to attack with our Deuter anymore. Okay, this isn't bad. This also has the possibility that if they top deck a land, then... Oh, I'll target this. And then... we would actually get to flip this. But, like, didn't need it anyway. Good stuff. Keep it. Would have been nice to have one of our 1-mana things here in the opener, but... otherwise, I guess we'll just make do. Well, that's unfortunate, because we're probably getting whatever we play killed with the cut down. That sucks. Is what it is, though. Nope, they're just pumping. Alright, well that's good, I guess. What else is happening? Nope, wow, a soul transfer for that. Man, sometimes opponents just want stuff dead. I think I'm going to do this to entice a removal card if possible. Or in the event there's a Liliana or something, it gets to get rid of that. Don't really know what they're playing just yet. So I'd rather be a bit on the safer side. How do we want to go about things here? I think I'm going to go with this. Probably going to die, but I feel like I got to try. Yep, it's dead. Okay, that's reasonable. Maybe I should have just killed that while I had the chance. That's probably a mistake. Yeah. I think I goofed up. I could have killed that and then just passed and left mana up. Now I think I made a bigger problem for myself. Removal? No removal. Alright, opponent goes to 10. They're probably going to draw 1 card, go to 9. We can shoot them to 6. Oh, well, that's... we just get rid of this. Can we kill them? I think we can kill them if they attack. Oh, they didn't attack. All right. Go to 7. Oh, that's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Now, an interesting thing we can do is make this 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack, attack. If the opponent doesn't block, they die. If they block, we kill the creature. That might be our only real play. Honestly. 1, 2, 3, make that 4. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's it anyway. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Because we still have the Reckless Stormseeker. We can just make this 4. +1. Because they can't kill that, even if they had a cut down or something. And then we just shoot them for the last 3. Alright. Still got out of that one. Close. Close. Mulligan that. Was very tempting, though. I'm not going to lie. We're going to keep this for sure. We are going to scrap. Oh, boy. Ooh, I feel like I'm going to hate myself for doing this, but okay. Partly because Halana Lena dies to like cut downs and stuff, and the other one doesn't. This has more long-term implications with multiple things. It's tough. But we shall see. We obviously need to draw stuff between now and then for either of these to work anyway. But there is also the reality that if I don't draw an actual red source, I wouldn't be able to cast the other thing anyway. So that's real. If Greeters lives and our 2/2 comes into play here on the next turn, I'm probably just going to take the treasure, most likely. I say that. I guess it kind of depends on what I draw versus what the opponent plays. Because that could shape some things. Okay, so we did draw the other red source. So I guess, do we take the treasure here? Oh, the opponent might want to do something. Nope. Okay. Do we take treasure? Do we take treasure? Do we take treasure? I kind of want to get more damage in, but I guess treasure. I think damage is probably the right answer, though. But I have this, I don't know why, this idea in my head that I may want to try to cast something that costs 2 or 3 next turn instead of run Halana Lena into like a make disappear. And that treasure is going to be important. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it feels like. Faithful Mending. Well, they gain some of that life right back. So this is probably just a blue-white control deck. It's just going to be a grind of a fight. And now I'm going to regret not having the Raiju, because the Raiju is better in these fights than Halana Lena. No, they actually have green mana. Okay, that's not something I expected. Alright, I guess we're just attacking. Ooh, they're using it at Ganjo. Alright, I'm going to take that to mean we're not playing a sweeper next turn. If at least they do here, we get a card for the Depopulate. So that's something. Oh, where are the creatures? Where are they? Oh, gosh. This sucks. Boy, definitely needed creatures there. Yeah, I think that's all I'm doing. Not going to give them Halana Lena. If your Wandering Emperor comes down, exactly. That's what you get to kill.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Now, there is a possibility, like, let's say had we attacked with both and they got rid of Halana Lena. I went to 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'd have been risking too much with that there. I actually don't hate that. I'm going to go ahead and save these lightning strikes in case we can get within literal shooting range of killing the opponent. Still got a long way to go, though. Okay, they're digging a little bit, which is good for us here. All right, that's not bad. And it's an interesting spot because I don't know how much they're prioritizing sweepers with their just being Halana Lena out. But we definitely need to draw a creature. I mean, we've drawn, what, 2 this game? Yeah, if you're not counting the Commando Faces Kakazan. Ever behold the unspeakable. All right, fair enough. Wow. That sucks. All right, we kind of just got to do it. If they Wandering Emperor, we just kill the Emperor, lose our Halana Lena. And we don't really have much we can do about it. We can't not attack at all there. That's just terrible. Are they trying to dig something out of the yard? Okay, repair, recharge. Okay, that's fine. Again, we knew that was kind of part of the equation.
Finally, I'm home.
Sure. Now we need to find one of our other hasty creatures. Let's go.
This is what you get for hurting.
Hey, you're as good as anything, bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do it. All right, depopulate makes sense. Do we have another one? Nope, we just got more lands. Boo. Yeah, we can't really win when we just draw 3 creatures. And a deck full of creatures. It's kind of unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Yeah, alright. And then if you have 1 or fewer cards in your hand, you draw 4, then you return it. For each card in your hand. Alright. Wow. Bruh. Okay. Well, we kind of just sit and wait to die then, because I'm sure they're playing either Phyrexian Portal or the big 8/8 dude. That's tough. That's tough. The best we can hope for now is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe get in a 6 PowrDragn. Yeah, I don't know what we do here. Okay. Scry 2, draw 2. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and concede. I don't see any way we win that. We didn't do anything that whole game. Alright. Do. Run that out there. And we'll pass. Would have been nice if I'd have known I was going to draw that, though. I would have played this on this turn. Even just to get in there for 2 would have been nice to set up the Kodama. Speaking of which, how do we want to go about this? If we do this for 1, this is actually 2, then we can play the Kamano, and that might do a thing. Or Kodama, I mean, I'm sure. No, cancel. Let's just do it for 1. This is trying a little too hard, but we'll see. But this also can add an extra counter, make sure we have the other creature it's going to flip in. Lots of stuff we could potentially do here. Alright, wedding announcement means nothing on the ground's really going to get through. That's fine. Actually, that's not totally true if we attack with the Thundering Raiju. However, do we want to attack with the Raiju? Or do we want to play the Kodama here? I'm going to go Kodama. Because I have a feeling there's a sweeper incoming. And I'll say, fine, if you want to trade both your creatures for that, it's all good. Yep. Makes sense. And then we at least set ourselves up a little bit. Give ourselves some opportunity. Depending on what happens next turn. Oh, just another wedding announcement. Alright. Turn it into an O2, and I guess you remove the abilities? Is that what that says? Alright. So if we do this, an attack, opponent can block. Take some amount there. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to work these cards is really what I'm looking at. But yeah, let's go for it. I'll put a counter here. Just to maximize the damage. Because something's going to get through here, and we know we can at least Devastator for 4. Alright, an opponent scoops. Ooh. We're definitely keeping this. Does it go anywhere? I don't know. A couple of removal cards make this very sad, but it's actually not a bad start. But we at least get to Kamano into a Greeters, and then we'll just see if the Greeters gets to do anything. Worst case scenario, even if the Greeters dies, then we just follow up with this or this on the next turn. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. But there's no way they're playing black and white without all the removal. Oh, Pilfer, you get to take all kinds of things. We have choices. Interesting. Well, that's actually pretty cool because this doesn't die to a cut down or whatever. And we're going to get to flip a creature. Yeah. If they're playing discard, this could be a Liliana here, which would be a little annoying. Not terrible, just a little bit. The interesting thing here is, I was going to say, because they know what's in our hands. So, like, if they want to stop the Kodama, now's their opportunity. And for all I know, they're playing Depopulate, so I don't even know if we want to commit more to the board. Yeah, that was the card to stop. That's not bad, but like I said, Kodama would have probably been what I took. But now, it's actually not a bad thing with us having the Kodama, because now we have the Devastator. Go get a forest. And again, they might just sweep the board here. I would completely understand if they did. Yep. So no surprises there. Glad we got the mana when we did. Just going to keep the pressure up if we can. We have 3 damage in hand, so we still got a long way to go. The Pilfers were good there, though, for the opponent, for sure. Definitely slowed down a significant amount of damage. Even if we just had an extra treasure, to have like a 4/4 Devastator here would have been big. Would have made a 2-turn clock into a 1-turn clock, which would have been much nicer. Alright, gonna exile that. Makes sense. Come on, Raiju. That's what we're pulling for. Raiju would be most excellent off the top. If not, we'll just have to be sad and cry ourselves to sleep or something. Dread Fugue. No! Well, get your pick. Yep. That's not the worst thing. Sadly, they know what's in our hand now, so it's not the strongest thing in the world. Ooh. All right. 1, 2. Attack with both. I mean, Devastator dies to a lot doing this. Like, I know the risk, but it's kind of like, what can we really do about it, you know? They go to 8. They're probably going to try to invoke Despair here, which would hurt quite a bit. Now, if they don't draw cards, we get into a very interesting spot on whether they attack or not. Because they know I have 2 damage in hand and could possibly find 2 or 3 more. So this is going to be very interesting how this plays out. Oh, that allows them to gain life, though. That sucks. That's going to hurt. Now I'm going to get punished for just having a 2/2 dragon. Yep. That's rough. All right. We need something good here. I guess we just shoot the opponent here. We got to scry. Not you. You are not good enough. You are also barely not good enough. All right. They're at 9. Painful Quandary. To cast a spell, I have to lose 5 life. All right, sure. All right. Still in the same spot. All right. GG's. So close, so far away. We will keep it. Okay. They didn't play anything we needed to kill there, so that's kind of nice. How dead are you, little greeters? I have a feeling very is the answer. Yep. Wow, we are just drawing so much mana today. Alright, this is probably get my board swept kind of situation, but here we are. Brotherhood's in. Wipe my board away. I would totally understand if you did. If not, we're going to hope for the best and try to draw one of our 4 mana things. Oh, they're going to try to double strike us to death. Well, that's a thing. 2, 4, 5, 6. Opponent goes to 9. And then we'd have 6 damage. Not quite enough, but I think it's still worth doing. Alright. They're at 9. If we can force 3 points through, we can get this. It's going to be very difficult, because as soon as they cast something, they probably bounce a thing and make a token. I have a feeling they would not be kind enough to bounce our Devastator. Okay. What's the worst that happens here? You bounce a Devastator. You make a 1/1. You use that to crew this. You block this, and this blocks. Alright. We gotta do it anyway. Just gonna hate myself. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Now, hold up. Do we... I'm just debating if I want to shoot the Mind Link mech, is what's going on here. Or I'm trying to think, okay, if you shoot something and block something, only 1 point's going to get through. So yeah, let's at least try. Oh, they don't have a response at all? Whoa! Really? I thought they had a spell in hand. Either way, that works out well. Okay, cool. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep it. I may have to do the not so exciting Devastator for 1. But if it is, it is. Like, sometimes you just do what you gotta do. It's not always pretty. Alright, that was a lot to just play that. Alright, this gives us something more interesting to do on turn 2. So we like that. And opponent plays... nothing. Alright. Well, what do I want to do here? Alright, this is surely going to draw a counter. Nope, it does not. Oh, this is not maybe even what we thought. Okay, then. I'm in. Cool, cool. Veteran, sure. Wow, opponent says, I don't even care. You thought I wanted to block? Alright. So we can attack with Lana. The problem is we can't really... Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. For just 2. And the reason being is I don't want to get into a situation where the opponent can play another veteran and then I can't shrink their team. And this puts the opponent low enough that they're at risk from a lot of other stuff. Matter of fact, I think I'm willing to do this now. Gave them a chance to block just in case, but, you know. Now a Thundering Raiju plus the dragon is lethal. Because we'd have 3 other creatures with counters on them. Though that being said... Okay, now it's not. Well, okay, now we're going to go with Lana and Lena, I think. Becomes the play. Yep. I guess in reality there, it doesn't really matter. Thundering Raiju is actually still the better play because they can only block 3 things, so at least 2 would still get through regardless after the 3 points of damage here. Whereas if I played Alana and Alena, we'd use this to give this haste, so it's to be 3 power. We put the counters probably on the dragon and then attack, and then they're only getting 2 damage through because nothing has trample. So I actually made the wrong play, but it would have cost them their whole board to stay alive. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. Ooh, what do we do with this? I think we still keep it, especially with 2 draws to maybe find a turn 2 play. If not, we can just shoot something. So yeah, let's try it. It's a little bit of a weird hand, I'll admit, but not the worst thing. This makes it a lot rougher because now if they play something, there's a good chance it's going to be 3 toughness because Swift Spears and all. That's not so bad because we can kill that. That makes us feel a little bit better. Worth trading that point for. I don't know. I'd rather take a damage and hold this because we might need blockers against an aggro deck later. But so far, this hand has not come together well for us at all. We will kill that duder. Totally worth it. Wow. Okay. Sure. No attacks. See if we have a lightning strike for it. They do. We go to 12. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. If you got it, you got it. I feel like I gotta give ourselves some type of chance here. I mean, for all I know, they're waiting to cast their own Raijus or something. And in the dumbest way I've probably ever used this card, I kind of have to do this now. To at least give myself a chance to pump one of the tokens. Get something out of this Halana and Alena. Yeah. Sure. And the turn. I mean, if we get real hard up, we could kill that, but they've obviously missed a land drop there. Okay, here comes their 4 mana things. Question is, what is it? Oh, a Baird. Alright, that's not what I anticipated seeing. It's interesting. That is awesome. Alright, now we got some things happening. So that's a 4/4 that we can turn into a 5/5. Oh, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about Destroy Evil. Alright, fair enough. I was actually thinking it could have been an Iganjo, but they would have had played a land already if it was Iganjo, so that's nothing. Alright. They're just taking it. What do we got? Raiju. Alright, we knew that was a possibility. Sure, we'll block. Opponent's at 12. I mean, I could have killed that off, I suppose. I actually probably should have, because I gave him an extra body. Yeah, that was lazy play on my part. Had an opportunity and I blew it, actually. I deserve to lose here. Opponent's at 12. Alright, let's go with this. I think we still die. But I gotta try. Yeah, I goofed up. I could have saved 3 damage, plus they would have 1 less body here, so that's totally my mistake. I deserve this. Because we'd have been able to... I don't know if we could have won, but we'd have been in a much better spot for sure. Alright. I mean, that other thing has trample, so I think we're just dead anyway. But can we block enough is the question. That's 4. We're at 6. I mean, we can block here, block here. Take 5. All right. I guess we got it. Oh, no, because they can get what's his name back. Oh, we need to get another creature. We need another body. We need another body. That's the best body, friend. That is the best. Whoo, that was close. I got out of my own mistake there. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep this. I don't think we... That's not true. I think we've had 2 games where our turn 2 creature, when we had a turn 2 creature, didn't die. We'll see if it holds up this time. Though we kind of need the opponent to play a creature or tap some mana so we can get this Kodama down. Would be the real plan. But it looks like they may not cooperate playing blue and white. Oh, nope, it's a Dinnick. Awesome. We did get it. Ooh, that's nice here, too. We are not mad at that, let me tell you. We are going to +1. Then do this and get a treasure. And attack. Get a land, probably just this. Alright, you got a Shauna. Also nice. We have exactly enough mana to do everything we want to, thanks to our team of wonderful folks. If we play this, we get to do 2, so opponent goes to 11. They block 1 of the 4s. Yeah, not enough. I think we're going to save this for sweeper situation. +1. Even though everything does trample here. Let's put the counters here. Maybe we could have done it with Thundering Raiju. With their trample. Maybe with the trample that would have been it. Yeah, because we'd have done... would have had 1 less counter. I don't know, it's close. The math is close. I don't think we would have killed them, but they definitely would have been at lower life. But if they have a sweeper here, we at least get to draw a card. And then we get in with Thundering Raiju. That's kind of nice. That's very nice. So let's go ahead and do these 2 things. Wait. No, I only had 6. I didn't have 7. Alright, opponent goes to 2. Is there a world where I could have played Raiju and Devastator and got the damage in? Raiju, Devastator would have been 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, yeah. Maybe.
You started this fight, but I'm doing too.
Well, that'll do.
Much of a roadblock.
And insult to injury. Hasty team all the way. All right, we will take that. You know what? We'll gamble. I hope we can draw a 2 mana thing off the top. Would be nice. But if not, oh well. We really need land more than anything else, to be honest. All right, we did get one of them, though, so we'll take it. Still can be killed by cut down here, though. So we're not completely out of the woods yet. And again, a land is still what we're looking for. Flame Blast Bolt, that's one we hadn't seen in a minute. No one seems to be playing those. All right. Fable. How badly do I want the opponent to have land or not? That is a real question. All right. We almost kind of need to get land ourselves for this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this for 1. And let it tap like that. And then I'm actually going to attack. I doubt they're going to block, but we weren't going to... Oh, they are going to block. Okay. Cool. Interesting. I truly thought they weren't going to block. Shows what I know. I guess that means they don't need the mana that badly. But now if they do something like Brotherhood's in and get rid of our dudes, we can at least play Raiju and get after it next turn. Which we might be seeing here. Nope, we are not. Excellent. They're playing Flame Blast Bolt. I don't know if that means they also are or are not playing the other one. But it's okay. Opponent's at 5. Technically this and this is lethal, depending on how they play this turn out. If not, we probably have to kill the... Oh, that sucks. They got a second one. I think we're still in the same situation, though. Let's see what they do on their turn. On our turn, I mean. Could be nice to get another hasty threat or something. Would be pretty good, too. It's a land. That kind of helps us. I was going to say it doesn't, but it kind of does. It kind of does. What's that last card in their hand? I mean, you're not going to let all this through, right? Okay, they're blocking 1 and... All right, well, I guess we try. All right, it worked. All right, so that was pretty interesting. The fact that it did do everything it wanted to, it was still very good, won a lot of games, was extremely fast, and we really weren't playing any new cards. We kind of just adjusted numbers of old cards and just played Carplusion Forest, right? So it's like, I don't even know. Carplusion Forest, I don't even think it's new. Was Carplusion Forest new? No, Carplusion Forest was from the previous set. So we didn't play any new cards in this deck. We just kind of found old ones and shifted them the right way. Now, one of the things I will say is thinking about like stuff like Shieldred that is occasionally a problem. Not always, because again, we have dragons that can come over the top. But we did draw a lot of land, and I don't know if that's good or bad. If maybe you want to cut a land on this list, you could play, well, you could just cut a land and strictly be at 60 cards, right? That's the thing. You could also cut a land and play another Shivan Devastator. I think that's reasonable. Or if you wanted to, you could play one of the cards that steals a creature, something like Pax Betrayal maybe, since you do get the bonus of scrying occasionally because we do have a werewolf in the deck. That is a thing you could do as well. So there's some options if you want to mess around with that extra slot, but we could just be at 60 cards and cut a land and be just fine with this list, I think. But yeah, if you want something fast without having to invest in a lot of new cards, this could really be the deck for you. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Bloodbraid Elf. Mostly because this is a card that I think comes and goes in the formats where it's legal. But man, this card is so good and dominated so many decks for so long. This was a centerpiece to the Jund deck in Modern for quite a while. But for 4 mana, you get a 3/2 haste creature, and you get the next thing in your deck that costs less than 4, which oftentimes is either a creature or a very quality removal spell. So yeah, nothing to really complain about this card. Really awesome. Great to get off the top, especially if your opponent sweeps the board, then you get it and another creature. And honestly, it's been reprinted so many times, I don't think you're going to spend more than like maybe 50 cents to pick one of these up. So it's worth considering if you're looking for a card that fills that space, because there's not a lot like it. Now, if you enjoyed today's deck list because you like beating your opponent down with creatures, but you want to go with something quite a bit larger, check out this Golgari cool deck that we're playing with fight rigging because, well, you just get really big monsters for free. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.